Hopefully, hopefully the delay is shorter now. It might just be because of the game I'm streaming. There might not be a whole lot I can do. Like, if it's still a huge delay, the only other thing I can do is restart my whole computer. But, other than that, if I were to guess, it's probably because this game, like, I have to use another program to get it working in windowed mode, and the game itself probably is kind of taxing on the computer. So that all that together might be why there's a delay. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully there won't be any more major problems. Alright, I think we can just
Shawnee,
leave now.
Double H, we've received your pictures. You've done an exceptional job. Meet us back you know where as soon as you can.
Actually, I don't know where. Where do I go?
Don't break up the team. Carlson and Peters, page 823.
Oh, welcome back, Tutsi. Every time I try to take a photo of it, it just disappears and moves. I hope that law passes, sucks. A lot better now. Okay, good.
I'm in bad shape, Miss Jade.
I go where? Here? Yeah, I do need to go here. He can climb this way too. Pretty sure. Yeah, there he is. Alright.
We went as fast as we could. Here's the code. Congratulations on your report.
Give me the damn map. I don't know where to go now. Alright, if we're here, how do we get out? Where do we need to go now? I guess we just leave, but... I don't know how to exit it. Oh, okay, through here. Yeah, because in
We're
fact...
on the right track. The exit isn't far.
Oh yeah, this thing.
Okay, got it. We just sent you an email.
I beat it yesterday. Z4R9. You can check the VODs. Always check the VODs.
governor's taking a lot of risks by helping us. I hope we can pay her back one day.
I hope so too. But for the time being, we have to get back to Iris. We need to bring the team up to date.
Now what? I don't know where to go. Okay, that's the shortcut to Slaughterhouse. Let's talk about something else, Zax. I don't really want to talk about that.
The Doms! They're attacking!
Let's kill this guy.
Okay, I won't let him out of my sight. Hey, he won't stop wiggling around.
Just killed it.
Okay, I got a visual. Cool it, caterpillar boy.
Oh.
There, don't move.
Oh, I know. Wait, no.
Perfect. I'll add it to the list.
Well, that's good.
Hiya, Jade. If you're interested, I'll put a new pearl up for grabs. You'll never get this one, though. I've been practicing day and night. You ain't getting even one disc through.
How do I kill him? Oh, there we go.
Gotcha!
Fine.
We're gonna get him if it kills us.
Okay, good. It's gonna tell me where to go, finally. Yikes. That is hard to see. The other thing I would remark about this game is that it has an overworld, but there really isn't anything to do on it. I mean, as I'm playing the game, you know, I'm realizing a lot of the reasons why I don't like the game that much. Yeah, it has an overworld, but really all it is kind of like a glorified hub world. You know, if you ever played Jak 3 or Rage, it's kind of like that, except there's like a few more things to do. You can take photos of things, and it does look neat, but there isn't anything to do on it. It just connects a bunch of linear levels together. You know, if you contrast it with Zelda, even Ocarina of Time, it has an overworld, but there's things to do in it, and the towns are interesting, and there's like lots of mini games, and there are benefits to exploring. In this game, it really doesn't incentivize that at all. What are those things called again? The thing you ride and has two propellers? A helicopter? Or a tilt rotor? Unless you're talking about the thing I'm in. This is a hovercraft. I see. Okay, so we have to go into the... Like, let me give you an example. Like, this town feels relatively isolated to me. You know, like, what is there really interesting for me to do here? I mean, yeah, there's an air hockey game and like a hidden cup game, but I don't know. Like, other than that, there really isn't much else to do. Like, there's a few shops, and that's about it. It just feels so lifeless and boring and pointless. Talking to these guys isn't interesting. You know, and I have to remark on the graphics a little bit. Like, this game takes place in the future, and you have hover vehicles and things like that, flying cars. But the graphics are just so bad that it doesn't look like a futuristic setting or a sci-fi setting at all. And I'll contrast that with the Beyond Good and Evil 2 trailer, which, you know, the graphics in that trailer, whether it's real time or not, really do make it feel like you're in a futuristic fantasy world. Whereas this, it just looks so bland and like pathetic. I don't feel like I'm in an exotic location at all. Let me save. So I'll try to like compile all these criticisms into one when I do my review. Yeah, the game tries like a whole bunch of different ideas, but it doesn't excel at any of them. You know, like this place right here kind of looks like the cantina from Star Wars. But the drab textures and like the dull lighting, it just kind of takes away from the whole feel.
Bad shape, Mr. J.
Yeah.
Jade, Double H, perfect timing. We've been waiting for you. There's someone here that would very much like to meet you. Governor, please allow me to introduce you to our...
Yes, we already know each other. Through email.
Your help has been a great service to us, Governor.
Without those codes, we wouldn't have been able to do anything.
I am overjoyed to finally be able to meet you face to face, Jade. Your reports have had a large impact on the population. Just a little more effort, and I'm sure we'll be able to count on the support of all Hylians to rid our planet of the Alpha sections and the DOMs. Here, this will be useful in continuing your fight.
Thank you. This will help us find those that have disappeared, if it isn't already too late.
C'est bon, it's been digitalized.
The Chief, he's alive! It's incredible!
Your chief? Had he disappeared?
Taken by the Alpha sections. We haven't heard anything from him for weeks.
Wild boar calling Iris. Wild boar calling Iris.
Hey, that's my uncle! Paige!
Your uncle? Our chief?
He communicates with you by radio?
Security measure. Until now, nobody knew his real identity.
Paige! Is that you?
He can't hear you, Jade. Quiet, everyone. He'll call back. Don't make a sound.
Wild boar calling Iris. I don't have much time. They're everywhere. They've taken me to the moon. Here are my instructions. Get this message to Jade, your new reporter. Read the M disc that I gave you and find the ship. Read the M disc and find the... They're coming! Ah!
He gave you an M disc?
Just before they kidnapped him.
Listen, Jade. This ship is essential. It's the missing element from our plan. If you find it, we have a chance to succeed. Paige is being held prisoner on the moon, probably with the other victims. You have to go there. Nino has a plan. Here's what we'll do.
They use a long-range transmitter to broadcast their propaganda from the moon. We can strike them where it hurts by broadcasting your reports on their own screens using this long-range transmitter.
That's an excellent plan. You find Paige's ship. You go to the moon. You wrap up your report. You take control of the transmitter. You broadcast the report. The population rises up.
And that's the end of the Alpha sections.
What does Carlson and Peters think?
They say that it would be suicide. But I say, when the going gets tough... I'm in bad shape, Miss Jade.
Shawnee, while you're waiting for the next issue of the Iris to come out, you can drop by Ming Su's near the fountain in case you're having trouble finding pearls and buy a special pearl detector.
Whatever. Like, the other thing is that, like, some of these characters have a very goofy design, but this game isn't funny. Like, there's nothing funny about this game. It's just dull to me. Now comes the most boring part, probably. I'm gonna have to gather pearls, right?
I'm in bad shape, Miss Jade.
I mean, I don't even know exactly who we're fighting against. Some aliens or something. It's just... it's just weird.
I'm in bad shape, Miss Jade.
Save. Yeah, like, I mean, like this guy, for example, this moron. He has a voice that's similar to Captain Quirk from Ratchet and Clank, but he's not funny. Like, not even in a slapstick humor kind of way.
I already saw a star switch, East District, behind the fountain.
Star Switch East District behind the fountain?
D-B-U-T-T. Don't break up the T.
Swords and Serpents? Nope, never heard of it. So where do we go now?
Sections murderers! Alpha Sections murderers!
Like, I'm assuming we need to leave. Like, I do like how the town kind of changed. Now there's guards everywhere. That's kind of cool. It does let you feel like the world is evolving. But I do feel like this game is a product of its time. It
Let's
just
go back to your place. We need some clues to find the ship.
Oh, okay, we need to go back home. I just don't think it really holds up compared to games that are out today. Maybe I would feel differently about it if I played it at the time, but I doubt it. Because I do remember this game, and I remember thinking that it just doesn't interest me, you know, and that is a big part about whether or not a game is going to click with you, is whether or not you have a good first impression of it.
We need the pearl detector from Ming Tzu's. It's extremely tractable.
No, I don't. Not yet. If I need it, I'll get it. But I'm not getting it yet. And if I were to guess, that's probably why the game didn't actually do well, because I think a lot of people saw it and just weren't all that interested in it. Like, the graphical direction and the graphics themselves just weren't that good. They didn't look very appealing. What is this? Wait a minute, let's try the other one. Okay, never mind. It's such a dull-looking game. Now where do we go? It's doing it to me again. The guy tells me to come here, and then I don't know where to go from here. Maybe we gotta go to the top? Let's see what happens if we go to the top. Let's see if it brings us anywhere. Nothing. There's absolutely nothing to do here. I'll take that.
Can't play now, okay? Oh, no, Wolf, no!
Yeah, I never heard of that game before. 3D mazes don't really sound all that appealing to me. I mean, that's basically like the worst part of Wolfenstein, is that it was basically a 3D maze, but the shooting is what makes it fun.
I'm in bad shape, Miss Jade.
Alright, maybe I should just give him a fucking taco, so he'll shut the hell up. He's annoying. Very annoying. Where do we go?
Garage in the South Bay was almost destroyed by the last DOMS attack. Thanks to the courageous efforts of the Alpha sections,
I don't think I have any more tacos. Nope.
Find out more by going to our official website.
I already know about World of Long Plays. Alright. Here we go. Alright, we got something for him.
As if you were there. The DOMS have attacked the Southern Lighthouse. The exclusive story. Here on Hillis, war has once again reared its ugly head.
I'm in bad shape, Miss Jade.
Here. Cut it out, Wolf! Give that back to me!
Give me the fucking thing.
You lose, Fleabag. Now give it back.
There. Got it. Is there anything over here that we can use? Let's save. I don't think there is anything interesting in here. There's nothing in here that's interesting. See, like, even their hologram TV just looks crappy. This does not look like it's taking place in the future or an exotic location. It just looks like an ordinary, dull place. Alright, there's nothing else to do here. Let's go back to the bad Jamaican accent place. Maybe there might be something there.
When Mama won't go, better call Mama go. Hey, Jed, where you been hiding?
I might have to get that pearl detector.
Account identification. Okay. A boost capsule temporary. The repair pod restores 1 wrench of your vehicle's energy.
What is this? Flight stabilizer. I probably am gonna need that. Or probably gonna need the space engine. I have only 18. Setting up Breath of the Wild. Oh, you got a Switch? That's cool. Or did you get it for the Wii U? Probably got it for the Switch, right? So, do you know where I gotta go now? I'm actually a little confused. Yeah, so we're almost done with the game, thank goodness. If I'm completely honest, I am ready to move on. I don't know where to go now, though. Enter. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Enter PJ's codes in each console behind the pictures. Well, what the fuck? Oh wait a minute. I'm seeing the thing. It's telling me to go where? Okay, there it is. Hey Zax, if you want, you can open up a walkthrough and help me out. Other than that, I don't know. Let me see. I guess we gotta go this direction. I mean, that's where it's saying. Yeah, it's telling me to go here. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Now it's showing. Oh, okay. Yeah, this thing. Alright, then. You don't need to tell me to check a walkthrough. Unless you can help me. I don't really care. I don't know what the code is. Let me see. That's the slaughterhouse code, but let's see. Maybe it might be the same one. Z4R9. The region is home. No, that's not it. Oh, wait a minute. I have an idea. Maybe there's a disc I gotta read.
Each and every day they stab you in the back. A friend, a brother, a son. Enough is enough. Unite our forces. Join.
No, this is not it.
The Alpha sections, to remind us all of our duty as loyal citizens, and to invite us to help in the war effort by joining the ranks of the Alpha sections.
Loyal.
Is there a code in here?
War has written.
Jade, you inherited 20 years ago. We were forced to separate because we were all having some. We
No,
came
there's
to
some
but the
kind of code.
conflict It still exists. The beluga is at. I can't say any more on this M-disc about it, but I hope this information will be useful to you if, one day, the beluga is at our place. You have to enter a code into each one of the consoles to open. I can't say any more on this M-disc. No matter what happens.
Is it beluga then? I don't know.
A friend, a brother, a son.
Just type in beluga then.
What's all this mumbo-jumbo about shoes? Do you have any idea?
It might be just beluga. Let's see. No. Am I spelling it right? I don't know. I mean, there's no limit to how many characters you can input. Wait a minute. Yeah, I know. So, what would be the code for this one then? Yeah, it's probably a 4-character code. I just don't know which one it is. I don't know what it is. I mean, I never got a code from him. Hold on, let me talk to this guy. He might give me a clue. The end is weird, the board? Do you know about his shoes? Something about the shoes. Not yet. I just need to get this code first. There it is. H8C5. Let's try that. Okay, we gotta try the other one. T7P5. There we go. Alright. Now what? That's one, so we have to do another one. Well, where's the other one? No, it was the other one. I already got the code, Zach, don't worry. I just need to figure out where the other thing is. Actually, I still don't know what to do. It's not telling me where to go from here.
Loyal citizens, and to invite us to help in the war effort by joining the ranks of the Alpha sections.
Loyal aliens, war has reared its ugly head on your... From the Iris Network, our enemy, the Dawns, have broken through our protective borders and infiltrated
I don't know. Is there another place to input a code?
Join the Alpha sections, and together we will overcome. Join the Alpha sections, and you will know the taste of victory.
What's up with the weird music?
Our proud soldiers of the
There we go.
They will guide you to us. They will guide
H8C5.
In the South Bay was almost destroyed by the last Dawes attack.
Now what?
Striking the civilian population. Luckily, our elite forces have one
Now where do we go?
in the nick of time. I'm coming to you live from the Southern Lighthouse.
Go up? No. We gotta go back down.
Enough is enough. Unite our forces. Join the Alpha sections, and together we will...
Perfect, Miss Jade. Now we can go open the door in the hangar.
Now what? Oh, jeez.
Short speech from General Keck, Supreme Chief of the Alpha sections, to remind us
Let's
all
just
of our
save
duty as
this.
loyal
I don't know, this is just driving me
invite
nuts.
us to help in the war effort by joining the ranks of the Alpha sections.
Loyal. With help from those traitors from the Iris Network, our enemy, the Dawns, have broken through our protective borders and infiltrated your city. Each and every day.
It doesn't it doesn't make it clear where to go. Alright, now what? We gotta go back into the hovercraft? What? Why is this game so obtuse? Like, why is it just like assume I know where to go right now? Okay, we unlocked the codes, great. Now what? Oh man, this game is just driving me nuts. With with its obtuseness. Like, once you know what to do, I would assume that this game's a lot better. But as it is right now, it's just... It's way too obtuse. I'm sorry, Mainframe. Like, I really don't like the game, I gotta say. Like, there's so many things about this game that I think get in the way of the overall fun. You know? Like, it's like I figured out the codes. Great. Now where do I go? Now what? Yeah. See, like, I don't know what to do at this point. So we have the where's the ship? What do I do? Oh, this game is garbage. It makes simple things like knowing, like, just proceeding with the game more difficult than they should be. Miss Candela, hello. I'm sorry, Miss Candela. It's not really clicking with me. Do you know where I'm supposed to go now? Yeah, I mean, I know that people love this game. And I can understand that, too. But personally, like, it's... I'm not really enjoying it that much. I had to... I just got out of the slaughterhouse. I found the codes to the rocket ship, and I activated the codes in the 2 terminals. We have to go back to the slaughterhouse? Yeah, so I inputted the codes into the 2 terminals, and then it said, like, the hangar doors to the rocket ship are now open, but I'm not seeing that anywhere. And it's not telling me, like, where to go on the map. So, I don't know. I need to get the engine. I have only 18 pearls. It's in the mountain? Shortly, I'm hearing like 3 different things. I'm hearing we gotta go to the mountain, the Jamaican place, and PJ's workshop. Do I need to go back to PJ's workshop? A volcano-like island? What does the walkthrough say, Zax? Yeah, it's been a long time since a lot of people played this game. Alright, since Zax is looking at the actual walkthrough, I'm assuming that he's probably the most correct person here. Let me just try go. It was in the workshop before, but nothing happened. Alright, once we're in the workshop now, what do we do? Well, I'm in the workshop. What do I do here?
Loyal Hylians, war has reared its ugly head on your planet. With help
What do
from
I do in
those
the
who
workshop,
successfully
Sax?
Iris Network,
Is there anything to do here?
the dogs have broken through our protective borders and infiltrated your city. Each and every day they stab you in
That comp, rectangular screen. Okay, what about it?
a son.
There's a bug on my screen. I got a feeling there's nothing to do in here. Like, this shouldn't be so obtuse that I go to the workshop and there's nothing to do here. Like, look, there's nothing. No. This is the M-Disk reader. There's nothing to do with the M-Disk reader. I don't have an M... I don't think Zax really knows what to do. Alright, I don't think this is where we're supposed to be, right? Yeah, this can't be where we're supposed to be. There's nothing to do here. Well, he's not doing a very good job with the FAQ duties, I'm sorry to say. Oh, shit. There's a bug. It's annoying the hell out of me. I obviously can't look at the... I've been trying to figure it out. Like, that this game is garbage. Like, I'm sorry, I know you like it, but, like, it's really frustrating me. Like... Well, I will get more pearls if that's the next thing I can... If that's the next thing I have to do, but I want to make sure that that's actually what I have to do. You said there's a volcano? I don't know of any volcano. Yeah, I honestly, like, there's a couple of things that I think are wrong with this game. For one thing, like, the actual, like, substance of the game, the combat is bad, the stealth is bad, the puzzles are just, like, okay, but more often than not, like, it just leaves you wondering what you're supposed to do, and you can't even figure it out. You know, like, this part, when you say try figure it out, like, this is not even a puzzle, it's just I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do next. There's supposed to be a rocket ship somewhere, and it's not even telling me where it is. This game is complete garbage. Like, I really think that this is horribly overrated. Black Isle, maybe? Like I said, maybe at the time it was okay, but it's not good by today's standards. It's more frustrating than fun for me. Yeah, I mean, that's the weird thing. Like, this game is lauded. Like, this game is praised. You know, it is actually my genre, because, like, this is a Zelda-like game, but I can tell you this much. Like, Zelda Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and Okami, which is another similar game, they're all fantastic in my book. I think they're great. But this, like, it gives you an overworld, but there's nothing to do in it, you know? Like, I don't even know how to collect pearls, really. Like, you can do races and they're not fun. Like the controls for that stuff is just terrible. You can do the air hockey thing, which I already did, and that was like just okay. And I still don't know where to go.
You are entering a hazardous zone. For your safety, please leave the area.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know that the critics like this game. But I can say this much. Churtka and Tatsu Mainframe both played this game, but neither of them beat it. My question is, why not? Like, if this game's as good as its reputation implies, how come neither Tatsu Mainframe nor Churtka beat it? I'm gonna try to beat this game, but I'm telling you, this game is a piece of shit. I'm sorry, it is. It's so boring. Alright, what do I do? They gave up. They didn't beat it. Alright, then what do I do next? If you have no problem beating this game, tell me what I gotta do. Feel free to backseat. I'm ready. So am I. I mean, but it should at least be pretty clear about what I'm supposed to do next. What's this thing here? I never noticed this one. I already told you, I just inputted the codes. We're looking for the rocket ship to go into outer space. I already inputted the codes from PJ's shoes. Here's a pearl. That's 19. Alright, I'm looking for the rocket ship. We're about to go to the moon. I just need to know where the rocket ship is, or how to get to it, or what I'm supposed to do next. The spaceship's in the lighthouse? Oh, it's just there. Couldn't find anything. Alright, go back to the lighthouse then. Alright, Miss Candela. I'm asking for help. They're not being very helpful. That doesn't help me. Sorry, but I'm a little frustrated right now. This game is very shitty, and I don't know where to go.
We need the pearl detector from Ming Tzu's. It's extremely practical.
I don't need the pearl detector. I need to know where to go now. Alright, here's the lighthouse. Which islands? I don't even see any islands. It's just there's some locations on the main area. What islands? What island should I go to? Wait a minute, let me save first since I got a pearl. The islands near the lighthouse? The secret compartment? What secret compartment? In the lighthouse? Like, these were the secrets that I found behind the paintings, or not paintings, behind these drawings. And no, where's the secret compartment? Open the items. You mean these? I have the jet boots. I already got the codes from that. These are the tickets, city pass, PA1, triangular key, more keys, and a boost to my attack. And this doesn't help. Like, I can scroll through the maps, but it doesn't mark the location of where I need to go. This one just says, prove the complicity between Alpha sections and the Dom Z, then broadcast it from the lunar transmitter. But I'm assuming I need to be on the moon in order to do that. And I need to get to the rocket ship in order to do that. But I need to at least know where the rocket ship is first. Yeah, I mean, I could get the stabilizer. I'm assuming I need the stabilizer, and I probably need that space doohickey thing. But I at least first need to find where the spaceship is. Do you think we gotta activate the shield? What is
Shield
this?
activated.
Wait, maybe. Is that what is that what we needed to do? What happens if I go to the top now? That looks a little different than usual. I don't know. We'll see. I doubt this is anything. Yeah, this game is so overrated. Like, you know, the weird thing is like a lot of people tell me this game is great, but none of them ever told me they played it recently. I haven't met a single person that played this game recently. You gotta wonder, like, if this game is so good, why hasn't any of these people who love this game played it? Played it since? Because I don't think this game's very good. I think that's the reason why they haven't played it, because it's just not a very good game. It didn't age very well. I mean, the combat is... Well, I mean, I play lots of old games, you know? I played Zelda 2 just a few days ago, and I love it. You know, like, an old game that's a classic, you know, it stands the test of time. But this game doesn't. And I played other games like Togi 1 and 2, and I still had fun with those games. They're great, but they're just as old, if not older. This game's shit. And like, if you think about it, like, the combat is bad, the stealth is boring and bad, you know, like the puzzle solving's just like, it's okay sometimes, I guess, but then you get mired by this obtuse nature, and then you have like an open world. Well, it's not really an open world, it's more like a glorified hub world that's just like barren and lifeless to me. And these graphics are bad even at the time. You know, because other games like Otogi and Ninja Gaiden, and even games on the GameCube like Mario Sunshine, and games like Okami on the PS2, they all look better than this. This game is just so drab and lifeless. It's supposed to look like a futuristic setting, but it doesn't look futuristic. You know, the trailer to the sequel actually looks really good. Where am I up to? I'm at the part where we're about to go into outer space. We need to find the spaceship.
Shield disabled.
You know. And this is not the only time this... Oh, wait. Is there something over here? This is not the only time this has happened to me. It's a recurring problem. And I'll admit, like, once you know what to do and you play it again, it might be more fun, because then you won't get mired in all these, like, stone walls. But for a first impression, it's just really bad, and I can't even imagine wanting to play this game again. Because the combat's bad, the stealth is bad and boring, it's just so basic. You know, like, when you compare the stealth in this game to the stealth in, like, any other stealth game, like Hitman or Metal Gear Solid, or even Watch Dogs, they all do stealth so much better. Like, it's fun in those games. In this game, it's more like a chore, and I end up doing the stealth only because I don't want to do the combat, which is even worse. And fighting those armored guys is a headache. It gives me a headache. Alright, we searched this entire lighthouse. Top and bottom. Hold on. You think maybe I just gotta look at this thing again? Oh, I don't believe that. That's what I had to fucking do? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't believe this! Why didn't they just tell me to go back to that fucking thing? Holy shit! I don't believe it. This game is shit. That's what I had to do. I had to go back to that terminal and push the button. Why didn't it just tell me that? Fucking stupid ass design.
Jade, just for your information, when I was in town, I saw that Ming Tsu's store, near the fountain, is selling an animal detector. I'm sure that would come in handy.
Yeah, well, I told you I didn't know where I didn't find the secret No, I told you that I didn't open the secret compartment, and then I asked you where it is. Jeez. There it is.
20 years? Paige, you've been hiding this from me for the past 20 years.
Yeah, but that doesn't tell me anything. What you could have said was push the button on the terminal. Here in this area, it doesn't say anything.
I'm sure he was just trying to protect you.
Alright, that's the thing. That's the M disk. We probably need to put a whatchamacallit in that thing. I'm frustrated. Have a nice day.
I can't control it.
If we want to get off the ground, we're gonna need one flight
I'm not
stabilizer
actually
for
kidding.
each reactor.
She can leave. It's okay. I mean, I'm frustrated, and, like, she was being a little snippy with me anyway, so I don't really care. I mean, it's just frustrating playing this game, and it's making me angry. You know? And, like, she was being, like, she was making some, like, passive-aggressive digs at me, like, saying, oh, I was able to find everything with no problem. Okay. If it's that easy, then just tell me what to do. You know?
And together, we will overcome. Join the
It's just not a good game. What do you want from me? I can't really enjoy it. It's already being like just obtuse as fuck. And she's like being all passive aggressive with me, so yeah. Have a nice day. No big loss. And I didn't even know that this isn't her first language. How am I supposed to know that? I never met her before. Depth stabilizer's okay, so we need the flight stabilizers. Stellar motor missing, great. How are we gonna get so many fucking pearls? And like, what she said is so stupid anyway. Did I find the secret compartment? That's the one thing I've been looking for, because the fucking spaceship's in the secret compartment. This whole secret compartment, the whole point of it is to contain the spaceship, and that's what I'm looking for. So she wasn't very helpful at all. Here in this area. That doesn't help. Oh, the secret compartment, it's here in this area. Well, how do I fucking open it? Yeah, it's very easy to say, just push the button over here, if she knew that. Which she didn't. If it's so simple and straightforward. You know, normally I am polite and courteous, but I'm just not in the mood right now, especially for someone who isn't being very helpful and is being passive-aggressive anyway. You know? Yeah, it's just, I don't like the game. It's not that good. I'm sorry if you love it and we disagree. But then again, it has been a long time since you played it. Maybe that might account for something. If it's so good, why haven't you played it since? Well, thank you, mainframe. I try to be, you know, I try to be polite and courteous to people. I don't mean to be rude, but I will be rude to someone if they are being, like, passive-aggressive, which she absolutely was. You know? I'm not stupid. I could tell when she was being, like, she was taking little jabs at me. Oh, it was easy for me. I had no problems beating this game or knowing what to do. But hey, I'm a puzzle adventurer. Okay. Then what do I do? And she couldn't give me an answer. If it's so easy, then you can easily tell me what I'm supposed to do next. Alright, we're gonna head to... We're gonna get that pearl locator, I guess. Hold on. There's some bugs, and they're not stopping. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Alright, we'll get the pearl locator. First let's get this thing. Luckily, we do have a lot of cash. This will let us get... Okay, let's get this. Well, yeah, let's get this. And then let's get the detector.
Scanalyze, okay.
What is this thing? Animal detector. We have enough for the stabilizer. Let's go get that, I guess. Let's see. Oh, we can go through here. Oh, 6.
Whatever you do, don't let them see you. They will have no pity.
Alright, this is probably a place where we can get more pearls. Let's go and buy that stabilizer.
Alpha sections
But we're gonna have to get 30 more pearls. Ugh. See, that's another complaint I have about this game. This game leaves it so that there's a lot of potential for side quests, but it doesn't give you any side quests. There are no side quests other than taking photos of animals. You could easily, they could easily have, side quests in this game. To then, yeah, pearl hunting. To then, collect pearls. It's the perfect opportunity, and they totally missed it.
Yo, Jade.
Well done, Yeet.
Okay. Got the stabilizer, but then we need 30 more for the space engine. Fuck. This is probably where Chertka gave up. Who wants to go this far? Alright. I guess we'll close up for today. I probably need a cool off anyway. We may or may not beat it tomorrow. I doubt we'll beat it. I need to get something to eat anyway. You know, I sort of feel bad. I sort of feel bad for yelling at her, but she did take a shot at me. Because she said, secret compartment, I told you that. You know, yeah, that annoyed me. It's like, you didn't tell me anything. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, maybe we might be able to beat it. I'm gonna check some walkthroughs and some FAQs offline. You know, I don't know why is it that every time I end a stream. Yeah, I mean no problem, mainframe. You know, I appreciate all the help and support. You know, it is it's kind of irritating that every time I end one of these streams for this game, I'm just pissed off and I'm irritated and agitated. So I don't know, hopefully I won't be this way tomorrow. when I end the stream. It's like this is like twice in a row now. Anyway, after this game, we might be playing Shantae. I'll check with Nilovani. I would, you know, she needs to be here for that stream since I would be streaming it for her. If she's not able to make it, then we'll stream something else. So I want to thank everyone for streaming with me. Thank you so much. It's an honor and a pleasure. I'm sorry about all the hiccups and not knowing what to do, but in a sense I'm not sorry because that's not my fault. It's this game's fault because this game is honestly a piece of shit. Anyway, hope to see you all again tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.